What's up, guys? It's HorrorFreakNY here. I haven't done a video in a couple of months, but I'm gonna do a quick, brief pickup signature video here from my Monster Mania 55 weekend. I was there all 3 days, and I had a blast. I actually got a lot more signatures than I usually do. I usually get 2 to 3 at the most. I budget what I'm gonna spend throughout the whole weekend, and it's kind of like pretty much picking up films and collectibles and stuff like that. Whatever like I see in person that I might not be able to pick up over the at the spots I get the stuff from in the internet. I'll just pick them up in person. But yeah, let me start with the signatures first, and then we take it from there. So it was pretty much almost like a semi Lost Boys reunion here. They had a bunch of other people as well, but I was like pretty much going there to get the Lost Boys to sign my album. I got signatures from Jason Patrick, Alex Winter, Billy Worth, and of course Kiefer Sutherland. And this is the Lost Boys soundtrack on vinyl. This is the cover to the red vinyl record. I also have the black 180 gram vinyl record as well, which I picked up maybe like a good 7-8 years ago. But this is a pressing from the fine folks at Friday Music, which they repressed this year in 2023, if I'm not mistaken. It could have been 2022, but I believe this is a new pressing, the red one. All the guys were great. I got photos with all of them except Kiefer Sutherland, because you weren't able. He had a private room. You weren't able to take your cell phone out, take any videos and stuff like that. So kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. I met Lou Diamond Phillips. I'm a big fan of La Bamba here. I have fond memories watching this film. I also have the soundtrack on cassette that I picked up back when I was a kid. There was a local record shop that would sell cassettes and vinyl like every other record shop would back in the late 80s, early 90s. And I finally met him, and he was super cool as well. Really nice guy. I got these. That was just the 2 albums I got. I met Keith David. Wanted to meet him for a long time, and finally got to meet him. And this is the Scream Factory exclusive made by Mecca. Picked this up a while ago. When he saw my name, I personalized this. He said Miguelito. We talked a little bit, chatted real quick, and he was super nice. That's that. So this right here, the Grady twins. I didn't go there to get autographs from them. Again, I don't like to spend too much of my money on the autographs, and I would like to get autographs from everyone. But you gotta budget yourself, especially myself. I collect vinyl, I collect video games, I collect the figures, I collect prop replicas, and amongst other stuff as well. So I decided, you know what, when I saw that it was their only US tour this year, I said, I need to go, I need to get something. And of course, that was Saturday morning while I was waiting for Kiefer Sutherland signature. So pretty much, instead of having us, I'm just gonna cut back to the Lost Boys quick. Regarding the headline of Kiefer Sutherland, Monster Mania did a ticketing system, which pretty much they gave everyone tickets in the line. You weren't guaranteed the signature, but you at least could have gone about your day and get other signatures, see the vendors, watch any of the films and stuff like that. And a bummer this year, they didn't have the Q&As due to all the, the actors strike and all that stuff that's going on. So that was that. So it was pretty cool. So I was able to hunt this set down because all the Toonie Terrors were sold out, even though I owned the set. And I could have taken it with me. And I also have the Living Dead doll set as well from them. But that's like somewhere in a bin. I don't even know where it's at. But where it's stored. It's stored somewhere. It's just to look for the bin is like looking through a needle in a haystack. So that's the only vendor I saw that had this. I picked it up right away. I had them sign it. And they were super sweet and friendly. They were really nice. Really nice. And they actually even posed for me in the camera while my wife was taking photos, and that was really cool. And those were all my signatures there, guys. I know it might seem like not a lot for certain people. There's people that go to the conventions just for signatures. I don't. So that was 4, 5, 6 signatures there I got, right? Yep. 6. No, 7 actually. Yeah, 7 signatures. And then let me go over the stuff I picked up. So I picked up, my wife gave me this little Bigfoot little bobblehead type deal here. And she picked it up for me on Friday. I'm a big Bigfoot person. Got the shirt, pretty much states all the actors that were at the con. This is the graphic tee. I wish I would have been picking up all the shirts from the beginning. You know, it's their 20th anniversary. Crazy how 20 years has passed by. 20th anniversary. And I used to get shirts. I got throughout the, you know, I've been going to them since day one. I used to go to the horror conventions with the Fangoria Weekend of Horrors back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And then once they stopped, it was just Monster Mania, Monster Mania, Monster Mania. And I do have a couple of the older Weekend of Horror graphic tees, and I wear them from time to time. I actually took it to wear it this weekend and I didn't. And whenever I do wear it, I got people complimenting me or people telling me, oh, I was in that show, that I was there that year. And I was like, wow, that's crazy, you know? So yeah, so this is pretty much the artwork for the program here. And this is pretty much what they were doing. There's no Q&As again. And I should be going at least for a day to see the Frog Brothers at the October 13th to the 15th. That's gonna fall Friday the 13th. But this is out at Hunt Valley, Maryland. So I'm trying to at least get one day in so I could get the two brothers to sign my, you know, not real brothers, Corey Feldman and stuff. The Frog Brothers to sign, you know, to finish signing my my album there. Let's see here. This Wednesday, Nevermore. Like here. Picked up a couple pins. One belongs to me, one to my wife. Hellfire Club. Hopefully the camera isn't blurring. Little Wednesday pin. She's a big fan of Wednesday. And this Halloween 3 pin. And I have another collectible picked up regarding Halloween 3. But before I get there, let me see if I could show you this beautiful Lost Boys poster I picked up. Now this I picked up today. I had no clue the vendor was even selling this. Let me see if I could just show you guys. It's beautiful. The glare might mess up. It's pretty bright. It was sunnier earlier when I got here from the convention. There we go. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. And it's signed by the artist and numbered. He only released 100 of these for the comic store. I wish I could remember the store it was. I didn't get the guy's card. But if anybody does know, let me know. And it's made by Chris Butler Designs. Signed and numbered again, 33 of 100. I'm gonna order a frame right after this video, actually, while it's uploading to YouTube. So I'll keep that there, put this back on the plastic later. Okay, so these next two pieces, guys, like I spent a pretty penny here in this convention. I don't like to go too crazy, but the same store that my wife got this from, I always see them every year. Pop Culture Comics, they have a pretty big area there, one of the rooms. They had Sam from Trick or Treat Studios from Trick Archery for $185. That's $15 less than the retail price. Big BBTS, Trick or Treat's website is selling them. So I was able to get this $185 cash, no tax, of course, paying cash, and he gave it to me fresh in the shipper box. And he's pretty badass, guys. I'm not here doing any reviews and stuff like that, but he is looking pretty good, pretty dope. Yeah, I love him. He comes with 2 lollipops, an extra hexascope there, and there's a lot of videos out there with him. I know his jaw opens up, multiple hands, the pumpkin that lights up, and the sack as well. Has a little bit of like the comic strip stuff here in the film. I apologize if there's a glare, guys, I'm sorry. But I picked them up for $185. And that's because I took out an extra $200 this morning out of the bank. Because I saw him yesterday. I was like, you know what? I'm going to end up picking him up. I had him in the cart of the BBTS cart. And I was going to end up spending a lot more money. $200 plus tax, $4 flat rate shipping. It was going to come out to a good, maybe $225 to $230. Got him for $185. Easily saved a good $45-50 on him alone. And then I told the guy, listen, if I were to get another piece, you think you could break a deal? They had this set here for $275, and this is going for $299, as everyone knows. This is also from Trick or Treat Studios. This is the set of Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, the Trick or Treaters. And this is another piece that was on my list to get eventually. So I talked to the guy. He tells me one of the guys is like, you know, they're going for $300 on the website. I knew this, and I'm leaving it for $275. He came back. He said he'll leave it for $260. Being that I used the card, they charge tax, which is fine. It came up to $277. I still saved $22 off of the retail plus tax and shipping. So again, ended up saving money as well on it. Easy, close to $45-50 with tax. So between both of them, close to $100 I saved here, and they look pretty badass from what I see here. I'm not sure. I haven't searched to see if anyone has a review on them. I'm sure they do. I have the NECA set as well, which look pretty good. I got two of those. One that I'm gonna display, and the other just to keep sealed. But I'm gonna take these guys out. Multiple head sculpts, two of each. 2 pairs of hands on each as well. And from what I'm looking here, they look pretty detailed. They look pretty dope. Yep, guys. And that's about it. If you have any questions, comment please. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to see any of these items in more detail, especially the two, you know, these new true Trick or Treat items, I could do another video on them. But there's other guys on YouTube, as you know, that really dedicate their time on showing articulation, showing the sculpt, showing details on the items. I like to kind of like just do a quick little video, and this is the second one I made. The first video I made, it was cutting off my head. I had to like put my tripod on a higher stand. But yeah, guys, that's about it. I had a ball at Monster Mania 55. I had a great time. If you're viewing this video and you were there, comment on the video. Let me know what you got. Let me know who you met. If you bumped into me and saw me, let me know. I met this cool guy. His name is Dan. We were talking for a bit. Super cool dude lives locally in the area or whatnot. It's been also going to the Monster Manias for many years. Yeah, guys, that's about it. Got to take this wristband off, save it, most likely with one of my vinyl albums. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you for viewing. Please comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you later. Peace. HorrorFreakNY.